Welcome back to Full Plate. We haven't done this in a while, sat down and talked about a few things. Joining me still is Andrew Z and Joy Ermey. And Joy is kind of she's my shepherd. She helps me through these things, right?
Nice.
And so let's talk about, first of all, we were talking summer challenges. My summer challenges is eating on the road when you go on a vacation, right? You take a road trip, and how about, do you?
The problem, the problem with me is like I have to be in a routine. So when the weekend hits, when the summer vacation hits, or whatever, all of a sudden I get in this mode where I'm
right.
throwing it all to the wind. So it's
Yeah.
totally.
I'm the same.
Our
drives
routines
me crazy.
change, and then our kids are home from school, or the spouse is home on vacation.
There's always an excuse.
There is, and it's hot. I can't exercise in the winter because it's snowing, and I can't exercise in the
Exactly.
summer because, God forbid, I might sweat.
Right.
So how do we battle that, though? I mean, how do you? It's mental, I know, but how do you? What are some strategies?
The most important thing is to keep in mind, and you can attest to this, is why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And where do you want to be at the end of the summer? And if summer's only 12 weeks long, you look at it at the end and you say, God, I don't want September 1st to come and me put back on 20 pounds.
Right.
Because we can put on 5-10 pounds a week if we want to.
Oh yeah,
Oh, we
I can do it in
can.
a day.
Yeah.
I can do 5 in a day.
You
A nickel
can.
in a day, please.
Yeah. It's bad. That's very bad.
So we have to keep that focus of what we really want and have a goal. And don't say that by the end of summer, knowing that you're busy, knowing you're going to go to grad parties and Mother's Day, Father's Day, this, that, and the other thing, that you're going to lose 50 pounds in 12 weeks. Be
right.
realistic.
Be realistic.
Be realistic, and then keep in mind what your motivation is, and then revisit that.
So how about you, now that it's warmer, do you find yourself less likely to go out or more now that it's nice?
So to me, it's more likely, like I said, discovering this biking and having the nice weather, it's helped me. And then once you do something in the morning, especially, then you're motivated. Like you don't want to screw it up later
That's
on in
the
the
truth.
day.
That
Yeah,
is a
oh, for
real.
sure.
If I mess up and have, let's say, a donut or something for the breakfast, I'm like, well, the day is shot, so I might as well have a hamburger for lunch, and I might as well have a snack.
Right.
And if I stay, that first hour of the day is like the key to everything else.
There was a great Dateline study once, and I can't remember. I might have told the story on the air already, but just people that are that have battled their weight are just wired differently. So like if you have a cookie, an ordinary person will have 1 or 2 cookies, and then they'll be done. But a person that's wired that has weight problem, you get 1 or 2 cookies, and you're like, I'm going to do it. I might as well. I've already got off the bandwagon. I might as well just go crazy. And that's the way that I'm wired. You know?
Right.
So it has to start in the morning to be on
And
point.
stay on target.
Yes.
Planning.
That's a good one, yeah,
And
Joy.
planning, and it's something about the summertime is we relax, and all of our planning, just it all shot.
Yeah.
We just forget all about it.
So Andrew, are you doing any fitness tracking? Like, do you have a Map My Ride, or on your phone? I am a big proponent. A lot of us have cell phones now. Use them. And so
Yes.
for me, if I'm running, it's going to be Map My Walk or Map My Run, and I'm big My Fitness Pal, all that kind of stuff. Weight Watchers has a phenomenal app that goes with the tracking.
I love it. Has been in July. This month. It'll be 2 years that I've had my active link with Weight Watchers, and I love it. Every day I can see exactly what I've done, and it's a motivation. If I haven't gotten my steps in, if I haven't gotten my moderate activity in, it tells me right away, right there. I don't have to wait for the end of the week.
What are you using?
I use MyFitnessPal, and then I also use. There's a bike app that I use that tracks, how far you've gone and where you've gone.
Doesn't that such a motivator?
Oh, for sure.
Like I went all around this whole town
Yeah,
today.
I know. You look at it, you're like, man, I went through a whole park.
And it makes a
And I didn't get hit by a van.
I feel like you had this Stephen King experience.
Yeah, those help big time.
Yeah.
Those apps and stuff like that. It really helps.
Okay, and so what's the worst trend that you're seeing out there? Like, is everyone coming in? I know you see all kinds of the weird diets that are out there. Is there anything out there that you're like, why are you people doing this? Why are we seeing this? Is there anything crazy out there right now?
I'm a big fan of keeping hydrated, and the smoothies. I mean, that is an excellent meal replacement, like Andrew said. But still, don't forget, juicing is important and all this, but these cleanses, just be careful. Our body needs food.
Right.
It needs fuel. So we're more than just liquid. We want to stay hydrated, but really, I want to see you eat food as well. And everything you put in that smoothie, that was whole foods. Those were power foods. Those were dairy. It was dairy. You had your veggies. You had your nuts for your protein.
Right.
That's nice. That almond milk especially was
And
great.
you have these little smoothie shops popping up all over the place. But I you start to read about them, and like there's just so much sugar and there's so much additives in that stuff. It's almost better just do it at home. I mean, you can even do it the night before. Like my mom makes those smoothies, and they last a couple days. Like she'll make a couple of them ahead of time, put them in the fridge, and then they're ready to go.
I love it.
I
Now,
know.
and obviously grilling, it's the time of season. This is a chance to really get your healthy protein with your grilling.
The grilling for me, those stuffed chicken sausages or whatever that you buy, and like I do the ones that have the spinach and feta in them and stuff like that.
And
oh
there's
my God,
blueberry ones out there now. They're
so good. And
What are you doing
they're like
for
100
dinner?
That's right.
They're like 150 calories. So I mean, they really aren't bad for you. You do that, and then
You're
those
good.
things are
Throw
great.
your vegetables
they're
on the
so
grill.
And your
good. Yeah.
side dishes. But there's more to summer than potato salad and macaroni salad. Though I love them, you can roast and grill just about anything. And just last night, a head of Napa cabbage, an onion sliced up. I just put it in a big wok with some soy sauce, some sesame oil, and some rice vinegar.
And you had dinner.
That was it.
And side dishes for me are the hardest because there's a comedian that says salads are a promissory note to some food that's coming. I don't see it as
I
a
like
food.
it. I like
It's so
it.
true.
I want to remind you guys, Andrew Zebedo, your website,
AndrewZOnline.com.
and WeightWatchers.com, and of course, FullPlate.tv, or just hit me up on Facebook. Rebecca Rainier, thanks for watching. Have a great 4th of July
Bye, guys.
weekend.